I have 37 GPUs running across 17 machines on Vast.ai. And for the longest time, every time I had to either rebuild a rig or do a fresh install on an expansion, I was doing it by hand every single time. I said, there's got to be a better way. There wasn't. I said, I should be able to figure something out. So I built a tool that automates the entire thing. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that works. If you're hosting on Vast.ai and you've got more than a couple rigs, you already know the pain. One machine goes down, needs a rebuild. Suddenly you're SSHing in, running commands, hoping you remember the right order. I got tired of it. As well as I've been expanding. I was tired of the fact that it seemed to take way too much time to get a new one up and running. So I built an auto install script that handles the entire Vast.ai host script, drivers, configuration, everything in one shot. Well, it's got multiple steps, but there's the ISO installer and then there's the Vast install script. A couple reboots during the install, but bottom line is it's automated. I'm going to walk you through the whole thing today. And if you want to skip straight to using it yourself, I'll drop a link to the full package in the description, but you're going to want to see this. It takes about 15 minutes to complete. Let's start your clocks. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'm doing this a little bit differently on mine because I'm installing this into a VM, a virtual machine on Unraid, but does the exact same thing. So instead of me burning or flashing this onto a USB drive, I am uploading this to the actual ISO directory on the Unraid server. So again, it's the same step, is just being done differently. So you're going to put it onto, if you're doing bare metal, you're going to do it onto a USB flash drive. And then once that and use Balena Etcher. Rufus, I know some people that had some problems with it. Balena Etcher handles this perfectly. So make sure you use Balena Etcher. You'll thank me for it later if you do it that way. So now that we have that done, we are going to, sorry, I taped this before, so I'm going through this. Obviously I need to start. Okay. So right now the ISO file's already in it. I've already set up it. So this is now as if you had the USB drive in the machine and it's starting up. So it's just going to run. Don't need to do anything. And you're going to see this thing when it's done, shut off. Okay. Takes a little bit of time to do. Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm guessing on the range for about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. But this is the next step. Once you have that USB drive, you want to install it or put it in your USB drive or put it in your USB slot, turn on the machine. There are some instructions on doing some things in the BIOS in the instructions. So make sure you're checking those things before you start the process. But one of them is on some machines, it doesn't automatically default to the USB drive. So you need to be careful of that. Make sure that you go, if it doesn't start via the USB drive, and especially if you have a drive, an NVMe in the machine that already has an operating system on it, odds are it's going to default to the NVMe. So make sure you reverse that. Make sure it starts up with the USB so that it writes over the NVMe if it already has something on it. So it is still working. But again, like I said, I have not had to touch anything. There haven't been any menus that came up. Basically what this does is it auto selected everything in the beginning to be have the right configuration for Vast. Trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you at this point. Can't really think of anything. But like I said, just make sure you're reading the instructions. Once we get into the Vast script, there's a, let me talk about this here since we have a little bit of time as this thing's completing. When I did this, in order to show a little bit more of what was going on, I did not have the GPU set up until right before the step where the NVIDIA driver was going to get installed. So know that you'll see some things happen where you can see what's going on within the VM. during the first phase, but once you get to the second and the third phase, you're not going to be able to see that from the VM standpoint. You're only going to be able to see that from the SSH. So I've got what's actually happening is if you were connected directly to the monitor on the right, and then what you're actually seeing if you're SSH'd in, which currently, because we don't have an operating system, we're not SSH'd in yet. So got a little bit of work to do before we get there. Should be getting close to being finished. And I'm going to put this in real time because I want people to understand like the actual length of time. All right. So it is shut down. You can see from no VNC, it has shut down. Now we're going to start it. Just be like turning off the switch and turning it back on so it restarts. And now we're starting up the OS. So Ubuntu is done being installed already. All right, let's pause on that for just a second. What you just watched was a completely automated Ubuntu install. No keyboard, no clicking through menus, no babysitting the machine. It just did it. In fact, in my instructions, I even say, go get a cup of coffee. When you come back and it shuts down, you're good. And here's the thing. Time is money. Every minute you spend manually setting up a rig is a minute your GPU isn't earning. Especially important if you have to reload one of your rigs because there's an issue. If you're running multiple machines, that adds up fast. I packaged everything you need into the Vast.ai host starter pack, the auto installer, the full Vast.ai host setup script, the ISO file for the install, and detailed documentation on exactly what to do to make this thing work. Everything I use personally across my rigs, if I need to set up a new rig or if I need to reinstall a rig. It's $49.99. Link is in the description. I mean, honestly, the amount of time you save with a rebuild, do a couple of rebuilds, you'd probably save that much money as far as being what you actually could be, what you're losing by not being up and running, especially if it's a multi-GPU rig. Grab it and let's keep going because the Ubuntu install is just the beginning. So we're going to log in with the standard login that was with we have the ability to change the login. We'll go through that in just a second when we talk about the actual script. So here's the script. So basically we need to change the Vast install command, which we just showed. We need to put in the port range. And then you want to put in a machine host name that you want and your new user and new password in this file. That way it'll reset it. Now it does this as you go into the second stage. So the first stage, we're still doing this as the old login, the GPU rental login. Now this is showing you exactly where to get that install command that it was being asked for in the script. So make sure you copy and paste it in that field. Now we need to, once we've set that up, we need to upload that file to the actual bare metal that we've SSH'd into. So basically doing an SCP command, you're the location it's coming from, and then the location it is going to. Now, we're going to need to, once we have that updated or uploaded, now we need to make it executable. So that's what the chmod command is. Chmod, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm a Linux newbie still. So yeah, and sometimes when you're in root, you have a little bit different format to do these, a tilde versus a dot. So now it is executable, and now I can execute it. Come on, Max, hit enter. All right, there we go. Yes. And now we're doing first phase. So this is going through and doing all the auto updates, upgrades, a lot of the standard stuff that needs to happen. And I'm resizing the windows now just to kind of, now that we're going to be focusing more on the left-hand side than the right-hand side. So I was trying to figure out exactly how big I wanted to make that window so we get some funky looking lines here. But it'll keep going. Let's resize this one. There we go. Like I said, we just need to see like what's kind of happening. And honestly, as we go now, when you get to this screen, make sure you hit tab and okay. So you don't need to do any selections. You don't need to worry about what that is. So now phase one's complete and it's rebooting. Now you can see it's rebooting over here, but I have to stop it and make sure that I have the GPU in there before phase two runs. Come on. Well, this isn't doing good things for my time. Even with this delay, it's still less than 15 minutes. Wow. Okay. Now I remember what happened here. So actually, as I was going through this, I found a bug. There was a collision going on with the renaming. And so I fixed it so that there wasn't this collision going on. And now, as we go through this, it'll go through normally. So I even had to fix a bug, and it was still less than 15 minutes to finish the process. So now it's going to go into phase two. And so this is where it's installing the correct NVIDIA driver. Now, it is going to install the latest. In the script, if you wanted to install something different, you just need to specify it at the top of the script. Otherwise, it's going to install the latest available driver for your GPU. Now, it does make sure it installs the open drivers for Blackwell GPUs as opposed to NVIDIA proprietary drivers because they do not work with Vast. At least that's been my experience. So keep that in mind. That's why specifically, depending on what type is being installed, it's getting the correct version of the driver. And now phase two is done. Now we're going to go into phase three. We got a little bit of time before it reboots. And so now it's going to test to make sure the driver loaded by running NVIDIA-SMI. And so you'll see that come up right away. And then it'll go ahead, do a few other things, but mainly this step is the actual Vast install. Again, all of this information is in the instructions. So now we're already into the Vast install. Now it does ask for the ports here. When I originally did this, it didn't. So probably some redundant things I'm doing, but no harm, no foul. Again, it's just a slight time, just helps you remember what you're going to do, what you need to actually program into your router to make sure you're forwarding that range of ports. And we are almost done. Got about 2.5 more minutes, and then this will be complete. And depending on your GPU, this step, some of these steps can take a little bit longer than others. Got about another minute and a half. I know it's kind of like watching paint dry, but if you've ever installed one of these before, this can take some time. You got to set aside an hour or two as you're doing this. So this definitely speeds up the process. And hey, you can get up and walk away. Just have to be back for when they do the reboots, so you can SSH back in. Obviously, some of these steps can take longer or shorter depending upon your download speed. I've got a 2 gig network, so I'm generally downloading somewhere on the range of around 1.3 gig, something like that. So, your mileage may vary based upon that speed. But the faster your download speed is, the faster you're going to get through this install. And that's it. From bare metal to fully configured Vast AI host. Well, not always bare metal. This was a VM, but close enough. Automated start to finish. No hand holding the installer, no manually running commands, no hoping you didn't miss a step. You just let it run. Remember, time is money. Every hour you spend on manual setup is an hour your GPUs aren't earning. Whether you're running 2 rigs or 20, getting that time back matters. If you want everything I just showed you, the auto installer, the full host setup script, the documentation, the detailed documentation, it's all in the Vast AI host starter pack, which is $49.99. Link is in the description. It's exactly what I run when I'm rolling out new rigs, or if I need to reinstall because something happened with one of the rigs. And we all know, if you've been on this long enough, if you've been on Vast long enough, sometimes just some things don't go quite right. I mean, drives do go bad. So just know there's a fast way to get things back up and running. If this video helped you out at all, appreciate if you can hit the like button. If this video helped you out at all, hit the like button. It generally helps out the channel. And if you're building out a GPU rental operation and want to see more content like this, please subscribe. I cover Vast AI hosting as well as other platforms, GPU infrastructure, home lab builds such as NAS, right here on the Max Voltage channel. Alrighty, guys, and as always, there were no tabs harmed in the making of this video. Have a good one.